Waking up on this beautiful morning, fresh yawning, you know what I'm saying? Giving God praises, Cali, Texas ENT. Got my water, you know what I'm saying? Which I need more than one of these in the morning. And, you know what I'm saying? First thing I'm putting in my body this morning. Can't speak for last night, because that was considered morning too. But, yeah, it ain't cold, but it's cold by the temperature of my house. Because I kept my house, today it isn't cold. But, yeah, Cali, Texas ENT. You know what I'm saying? Again, giving God praises. You know, always remember to be in tune with your landlord. Be in tune with your landlord. Never, never go against the grain. People don't understand. Here's the thing. When you sit there, you have a landlord and there's a clear understanding, you know, you got to understand that have a clear understanding with your landlord. Always have a clear understanding with your landlord. Never go against the grain with your landlord. Have a clear understanding and keep it real with your landlord. A lot of y'all motherfuckers out here be lying, telling stories, not keeping it real, not telling actual factual truths about situations. This is what the thing about I learned about people in life. They lie about themselves and they lie about everything around them. I don't have no reason to do that. It's okay to tell a little white lie. Learned that from my mama. Well, didn't learn it from my mama. I already knew it, but my mama stamped it. You know what I'm saying? She stamped it. She put a stamp on it. Made it legit to where it's like, hey, if you sitting up here and the struggle is real, the struggle is real. You know, so but she put a stamp on it. Like I already knew that, you know what I'm saying? The situation, but my mama put a stamp on it. What I mean by that is that, you know, it's like you don't have to tell a lie all the time. But tell a little white lie, because you know what I'm saying? This is a Christian woman. My mama's a firm believer in God, stand on God business, you know what I'm saying? And has nothing but major love for God. So yeah, you can't tell nothing about God, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? She do her thing, she do her thug things, but at the same time, God is in the equation. So always remember to do right, get right, and be right. You know, and the world is so messed up, and corrupt. You know what I'm saying? That we as people don't understand, and everybody likes to lie about everything. Nobody likes to be solid with themselves. Everybody don't love everybody. That's why one thing I can say about me and my landlord, we got a clear understanding. See, people might say what they want to. I don't care what nobody says. I love my landlord. My landlord is nice, understanding. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck up, she's gonna let that be known. Everybody else say she's mean because they can't deal with somebody that's on that level. And I have to say it like that because I can deal with somebody like that on that level. Because we have a clear understanding. If you have a clear understanding with your landlord, can't nobody say nothing to you. Can't nobody go against the grain on it. Can't nobody, you know, try to. You have to have an understanding with your landlord. Bottom line, a clear understanding with your landlord. Don't sit there and be talking about your landlord is shiesty and all that. Yeah, you might have some asshole ass people in this world, like with my storage unit, asshole. You know what I'm saying? He was cool at first, but then he started becoming an asshole. See, when money comes involved with play, That's where the asshole comes in. See, a landlord understands. A storage unit man, Mr. Mike Schmidt, didn't understand. That's when the asshole came into play. You know what I'm saying? If you know I'm struggling and doing bad, try to work with me and help me out so that I could, you know what I'm saying, catch up. Because see, the way he had me set up, it was like, I'm going to give you 2 storage units. No, he didn't give me 2. He gave me 1 at first. Then I had requested another one only because somebody said they was going to help. So instead of him saying, hey, well, because I had asked him, I said, hey, before I make a payment, do I owe you for anything at the storage unit? So in his mind, he's like, no. All right. His mouth saying that. So I went on ahead and got the other storage unit. Now, I need to remind you, he could have easily just been like, well, let me look first, make sure you straight so that you don't have to be worried about, you don't have to be worried about, you know, storage unit. So he didn't do that. This is what that's what I like about the understanding with my landlord, because I can tell her the same thing, like, oh, I don't have the rent money, da 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 da, because she knows I'm good for it. Knowing that, okay, when I see her next month, okay, or towards the end of the month, how much do I owe you? She knows I'm gonna put something on it, like I go in there right now, give her $10. You're trying. You're not doing nothing. You're not trying to skip 3-4 months because people be thousands of dollars behind in rent. They're not trying to help. They're not trying to, So, with that being said, get in tune with your landlord. Because, you know what I'm saying? Have a clear understanding. Become your landlord's best friend to where you can confide in them in anything. And the first thing somebody will probably say is, well, you should let your landlord know everything. Yeah, I do. I don't give a fuck if I'm in my shit selling dope. Not saying I am, but I let my landlord know so she can have a clear understanding. So it won't be no, hey, if my dope get kicked in, you know why, type shit. I'm honest with my landlord. And I like the rest of these motherfuckers want to lie and beat around the bush and all that. I have no reason to lie. So, none. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason. So I try to get people to understand, like, and I know when I do things I do, like I said, that's why it's good to have them to understanding with everybody you deal with in life. Have a clear understanding of everybody you deal with in life. I know I might be talking gibberish or whatever right now, but I understand I mean well, and I try to make sense about it. I try to make sense about it because at the end of the day, I try to make sense about everything because to have a better, clear understanding. So, but always being good with your landlord. Even if your landlord's a slumlord, crooked, or whatever, have a good understanding with them, a good run in with them, because that way everything will be good in the hood. And y'all can have a better understanding of what's going on and what's to come so that you won't be confused with the understanding. You got a she landlord or a he landlord, have a better understanding so y'all can understand clearly what's going on. So I do. I have a great understanding with my landlord. And I'm only saying this because the world, we need to have a better understanding with each other and everybody can communicate. So there won't be no excuses of nobody saying, hey, well, I did this and I did that. And yeah, then people wonder why they get kicked out. Then they get mad and be cussing out their landlord, talk crazy to their landlord like, how dare she do this and do that? Well, what you fella understand is all apartments have rules and regulations. You break them rules, be prepared for what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to you people that go to jail, it's nothing. And to change the subject, to you people that go to jail, stay your stupid monkey asses out of jail. Quit being dumb and always going to jail. I don't understand why you keep going to jail. It doesn't make sense. Quit going to jail. Quit being in jail. Quit doing jail. When you realize, hey, I keep getting arrested because I'm messing up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then you cry about it and say, oh, well, they're wrong for what they did to me and they put me back in here because of violation. I was doing my part. Hey, them folks is in cahoots. I won't say white folks. I'm going to say them peoples. The government. They're in cahoots. You think they care about you and your feelings? I'll wait. I'll wait. They don't care about you and your cahoots, your feelings. So be prepared because they don't care. But y'all too blind to see that. You think, oh, I'm filing and complaining. The whole time they running back telling the person while you complaining about what they're doing wrong, they running back. The people you complaining to are running back and telling the person that they into it with, they telling the person, hey, such and such is saying this about you. Such and such saying that about you. That's why I tell people when you go and complain on somebody, be prepared for the drama that comes with it. Be prepared for the drama that comes with it. Be prepared for the drama that comes with it. I'm on my pill. Oh well. Be prepared for the drama that comes with it, because by you doing that, you're putting yourself in harm's way. You're putting yourself in harm's way. Putting yourself in harm's way. You are putting yourself in harm's way. You're putting yourself in harm's way because them people don't care about you. They don't care about what you're going through. But you, are you gonna listen? Nope. You know what I'm saying? So, and now most of you sitting in jail and lost everything. If you had it popping or was finna get it popping, you lost everything. Got to start all over. You have to always hit the reset button. That's a sign to wake up. That's God trying to tell you something. You keep going to jail, it's God trying to tell you something. God put you in places, in front of places for a reason. For a reason. God put you in places and in front of places for a reason. Because of the situation. But you don't understand that. Yeah. You don't understand that. You lost in the sauce with no understanding. So I'm gonna go in here. I will probably come back with a part two. I'm saying? Prequel or rough draft, or however you want to call it. But you gotta get an understanding of the understood. I see what it is. Okay, take CNT.